It's a sequel. Nobody asked for it. Follow us on YouTube.
What is up, everybody? That was beautiful. I've been working on it, riffing it. It's a sequel nobody asked for. We're here. We got Justin, we got Daniel, we got Alex, and today we are going to talk about tattoos. Now, I love tattoos. I can't even show the camera. I love me some tattoos. Got plenty of them, getting more, and I care a little too much about tattoos. Not just my tattoos, but other people's tattoos. There's so many important things in tattoos. There's so many awful things I've seen, and I just want to judge people in like the most parental fashion. You know what I mean? Like I am a mom. I am
You're a
like
tattoo
a
mommy.
soccer mom of tattoos. I am tattoo mom. And so we're going to go through today in case the two of you ever decide to get tattoos.
I do.
Yeah. So we're going
Maybe
to go
one
through
day.
today what you need to do when you're getting your tattoos.
Okay, you got
So
it.
first, we're going to talk about um, setting up
Tuesday?
and finding your artist. So many people are like, I just want to get a tattoo. Oh, this shop is in my town. I'm going to go to this small ass little crappy shop. Oh, I'm going to go to the guy that's an apprentice because he's cheaper.
That'd be
And
me.
no,
I,
no,
I I don't have tattoos, so I didn't do that. But
you would do that.
I,
No,
I
now
that
you
would be my
won't.
first thought, and then I'd be like, but what would Alex do?
Mhm.
And this is
Alex
now where I find out.
would do all the research in the world. Alex is going on Instagram. He's going on the internet. He's looking up different shops. He's not. You do not bind yourself to a location right away. You figure that out later. For instance, I have a tattoo planned in Arizona in 2025 because that's
Thanks
the
for the
waiting
invite.
list. And it's because it's an artist I really want to go to. Talk to this artist. Super cool guy. Super great art. Super vibe with him. I don't care if I have to spend the extra money to go to Arizona for a day or two to get the tattoo I want. It's on my body forever. That is important. Um, so you need to find the right artist. It is so important. Everything else is second to the artist.
Are you
Oh no, you have to
saying
drive an hour.
this is an investment?
What? So many people don't see it as much of an investment as it is. Also, like if you are worried about the money you're spending on your tattoo, if you're like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to swing it," don't get it. Put it off.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
if it's not
totally
something
agree.
you're comfortable dumping the money into, then just wait on it. It's fine. That tattoo idea will still be there in a year or two when you're more comfortable.
So one thing I've heard from people before is like, because one reason I've never had a tattoo is like, there's nothing that I've been so attached to or so excited about where I'm like, I just want that forever. It's like I've heard people saying they put like a sticker of something on the back of their phone case or on their wall or something they have with them every single day. And
Yeah.
if they don't get sick of it after like 6 months and they're still as excited about it, go get a tattoo or something like that. If like it's a tattoo idea you already have, type thing, not just something in general.
That's
But
a cool idea. It's definitely good not to make the most impulsive decisions, but wrong. Wrong.
Okay.
That is not the
Tell
Here's the
us.
thing.
Tell us, mommy.
This has meaning to me in different ways, but it's not
Mhm.
like I personally do whatever you want. Like if you're like, for instance, this one is the most meaningful tattoo I have. It's for a friend who's no longer here, and I thought that was a great idea. And now I look down at my wrist and I'm just sad. I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? Now I look at this. This was just I just told the artist I want traditional Japanese. I want flowers, and I just said go. I said that's it. You're a sick. That's why you have to find the right artist. Because when you find the
sure.
right artist and you trust them, so many people give so many different criteria, and the more and more you shove your artist into a corner, the worse of a tattoo you're gonna get. You need to trust
Sure.
your artist.
This
I don't
is
think you have to worry about hating something on your body forever. If you have a really cool sick piece of art that meets a certain vague criteria, you're gonna love it forever. The meaning might change, but if it's done well and it's like not offensive or it's not like a fad or it's
Yeah.
not like something super specific, it's always gonna be there and it's gonna be a part of you. And it doesn't have to be like the most meaningful thing. It can just be a sick
Gotcha.
piece of art that is a way that you express yourself.
Yeah, that kind of makes me think of something else. Like you're talking about really trusting your artist. Like you find the best person out there in their craft, and you're like, you know what? I know you're putting out great stuff. let me, kind of like and follow that. And like, that's what I want.
Wait,
for
what
me.
are you getting at?
And
What are you
so
getting
I just
at
want to
here?
kind of point out that seems like a great opportunity for me. Just kind of popped into my head. Just want to remind everybody out there that, we got a link tree. The link is going to be in the description. We make content all the time. We're on so many different platforms and everything. That Linktree's got all of them. Check it out. Asnaf at Linktree. You can just Google it. Asnaf Linktree pops right up with our cool logo. Check it out.
After that shameless plug, which I'm kind of not really feeling that shame really. That's the thing is, I know exactly what I want. I haven't found the artist yet.
What do you
Makes
want?
sense.
So it has meaning to me, but I
Okay,
want
yeah.
one arm. I want 2 arms. That's the other thing. I want to make sure I'm not
How
at a
many do you have
job
now?
Mm-hmm.
where like arm tattoos are a deal.
Sure.
So I'm also waiting for that.
Sure.
But I want one arm to be like underwater ocean themed with a few things specifically that I want. And then the other arm I want to be like space themed, but I want them to have like corresponding, because I find a lot of similarities
Mhm.
between outer space. You like how it's undiscovered, stuff like that. There's a lot of like crossover, and at least in my head, I think of like an octopus. I think of like tentacly alien as well. Like
space octopus.
Yeah.
there's always like one
Yeah,
has
the
another.
deep depths of the ocean
So
and the deep.
you've got the
deep abyss
concept.
of the space.
The concept
I like
is
it.
great. Your next step is the style. Is what style
I
do you
would
want?
prefer Japanese.
Japanese?
Like that is the
Beautiful.
first.
Fits.
You just
one
narrowed
that
it
goes
down
to
so
that.
much.
Yeah, I think that fits
Yeah.
really well with those topics, like the way you're talking about. I can
Yeah.
see it.
I do have one thing to point out.
Yeah.
There's a type of person in this world that can go and get just like whatever tattoo they want
Mhm.
and just pull it off. And I don't believe that that's like a thing that everyone can do, but there are certain people that they just go get whatever. I've seen multiple people do it, not necessarily like know them, but like I've seen famous people that do it where just like they just get whatever freaking tattoos and it works for them. But that's not me. That's not me.
It's not that
Yeah.
person. That person isn't the one pulling it off. That's where I
True.
say trust your artist. It's
True.
all about placement.
But it still looks good on them.
Well, because ugly tattoos are also kind of like a style for some people. Some people just like ugly tattoos.
Isn't it like I feel like American traditional is pretty ugly to me.
I
Like, I
love
don't-
it. It depends on the American traditional. I think
Yeah.
people that love ugly tattoos love having ugly American traditional tattoos. I don't think that an American traditional tattoo is necessarily ugly. That's going to
Yeah.
be this whole arm for me. But definitely people like having like that rough edged, like
Yes.
poor looking, like
That's
I
more of what
look
I'm
like
thinking.
I'm from the 1800s and I'm a sailor and I got
Yeah.
this done on the ship from a guy named Gary.
Yeah.
All right. So my
What's
question
Yeah.
is, you've got your style, you got your artist kind of figured out and everything. How do you prepare for a tattoo appointment? Like, I've never even attempted.
Oh my
Or
God.
thought about it.
There's a couple important things that will just this is not debatable.
Yeah.
One, you need to get a good night's rest before your appointment. That is not debatable. Two,
Do it.
you go
Okay.
completely sober. Three, you need to have a really good meal when you wake up. For a couple reasons. It's a needle going into your skin. You're being injured. And it's not just going to hurt the part of the skin that it is, it's going to exhaust you.
Beautiful. Any last minute tattoo things? I know we only scratched the surface.
Oh, and I was
Whoa.
shameless. Wow.
But
I've
like,
got
what's
so much to say on this, and
What's your
you'll
like overarching thing about tattoos? From what I'm getting is be responsible about it. At least
do your research. That's
do
the
your
one
research.
thing
Yeah.
I can say is do your research on every single thing, on aftercare, before care, and on your artist. Don't go in blind. Don't just think it might be a good idea. So many people go in and think a tattoo works one way and it doesn't, and just do your research.
Awesome.
Or tattoo mom's
I'm
coming
about
after you, baby.
Oh God,
I learned so much. Not even kidding.
On that note, I hope you guys can all follow us on YouTube, or as the kids say, subscribe. Go ahead, like and comment. Go ahead, tell us, are we right? Are we wrong? It's mainly Alex, but like I agree with all of it in all honesty. So
Yeah.
that's just me. But go ahead, tell us if you agree or not. I'll talk to you later.